What's up, guys? Welcome back to Spread 'em Bets. We're going to be talking about the second end of a Monday night doubleheader, Week 15 between the Bears and the Vikings. My best bet I'm looking for in this prop is Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook and the Vikings offense have a great matchup in this game against a really bad Bears run defense. The Bears have a lot of injuries, and without Akeem Hicks, have been really getting burned in the run game. Also, Dalvin Cook just has a great chemistry with this Vikings offensive line as far as their heavy zone run blocking scheme. And you saw him last week have a monster game versus Pittsburgh, and he wasn't even completely healthy. So I would definitely take Dalvin Cook here over 90.5 rushing yards. I definitely think he hits 100 and also gets in the end zone. I talked about in the last video that I would parlay him and Chubb to both score a touchdown tonight because I definitely see these guys having great matchups tonight on the ground. The Vikings on the defensive side of the ball, they don't blitz a lot. They run a lot of base stuff. Pretty good at stopping the run. Just have a tendency to blow big leads for their offense. Some of that has to do with coaching and kind of, aggressiveness. You will see the Vikings blitz a lot up the middle in the A gap. And, I would expect Mike Zimmer, the Vikings head coach, to blitz Justin Fields in this game. Justin Fields is just really struggling right now reading blitzes. His biggest problem is game speed, pocket speed, release. These are all things that he has to improve on. He just has a slow wind-up release. He doesn't have much speed at processing in the pocket. So it kind of really affects Justin Fields' ability to play right now. You will see Matt Nagy try to run some max protection schemes because Justin is good at throwing the deep ball, especially to Darnell Mooney. So I expect to see some of that tonight. The Bears also have run the ball really well this year, but they have a key injury tonight. Jason Peters, left tackle for the Bears, hasn't been older guy, veteran guy, probably a Hall of Famer, former Eagle. He hasn't been the best in pass protection this year, but he's been very effective in the run game. So I really think the Bears are going to miss him as far as their ability to run the ball against a pretty good Vikings defensive line when it comes to stopping the run. So I definitely think the Vikings will win this game. Now, this line opened at -3.5, and now it's up to -6.5, which, this Vikings team just kind of plays up and down at their competition in every game this year. So there's always that chance that they let the Bears back in this game. It's something that they've done all season long. I expect the Vikings to start out fast. I expect them to run the ball very effectively. Justin Jefferson, the Vikings have been doing a great job at scheming him open and getting him volume targets. You'll see Justin Jefferson line up in the backfield now. You'll see Justin Jefferson constantly get volume his way from Kirk Cousins, who's also having a solid day. But in this game, he's going to be going up against Jalen Johnson, the Bears cornerback, who did a pretty good job for most of the game against Devontae Adams last week. He's kind of had an up and down year, but actually has played pretty well through stretches. So I would kind of stay away from Justin Jefferson props in this game and look more towards Dalvin Cook here. If I had to pick over or under, I would probably lean over in this game as well. I definitely think the Vikings can put up points, and their tendency to blow leads and to let teams back in the game would make me think it would definitely get over 45.5. It's actually trickling up to 46. But best bet in this game, I'd play Dalvin Cook over his rushing yard prop, definitely to score a touchdown. You can kind of sprinkle in Dalvin Cook 2 TDs, first TD, all these things, because I just think he has such an edge here. I think the Bears defense is going to really struggle against this zone run blocking scheme for the Vikings. And I think Dalvin Cook definitely has a big day in this game. So that's what I'm betting here.